Howdy legends, Zephyr, professional Apex Legends caster and analyst here for another Apex Legends video. Now, we've all got a story or two to tell about Apex, when something happens that's so unique you just hold on to it forever. So, in today's video, we're running through the 10 rarest things in Apex Legends. But first, our question of the day. Which is your favorite POI across any map in Apex? Let us know in the comments down below. Number 10. Finding a Turbo and a Havoc or Devo in the same game. Both the Turbo Havoc and the Turbo Devotion are some of the strongest weapons in the game. Not only that, but they are some of the most enjoyable to use and are very popular amongst players. Yet, the base Devotion and Havoc are some of the least popular weapons. Mostly because of their spin-up time, which is difficult to get used to and can get you caught out. For example, if you have a Havoc, you could almost be dead before you're fully spun up when facing a flatline. Yet, for some reason, you can never find both the weapon and the hop-up at the same time. You'll see Havocs and Devotions all over the place until you pick up a Turbo, and then boom, they all vanish. I've had entire games with a Turbo in my backpack without a compatible weapon in sight. Number 9. An Olympus game where no one falls off the map. Olympus is a map set high up in the sky above the planet Samathe. As a result, there's quite the way to fall, and several sections of Olympus have holes in the map, especially if you're in Elysium or near Energy Depot. As a result, I think just about everyone has fallen off the Olympus map. It's fine, you can own up to it, we've all been there. What is amusing is that years after Olympus's release, people still do it. Keep an eye on your kill feed, and it is more often than not you're going to see someone falling off the map when Olympus is in rotation. Looking for a leg up in Apex? We have everything you need to supercharge your gameplay to the next level. From detailed in-game knowledge and guides to specialist coaches. Whatever your gameplay needs, we've got you covered. Why not sit down with an Apex Predator and get direct feedback on your gameplay? Perhaps ask them for their tips and tricks on how to reach the next rank in Apex. Check out the link in the description and let's go. Number 8. A ranked random with a microphone. You're logging on to solo queue some ranked and you just need a few hundred more RP to reach plat. You've been watching some great ranked gameplay on Twitch and you're ready to get some wins. Surely you're going to be teamed up with other players who also want to take ranked seriously and gain some RP. And they'll absolutely have a microphone and communicate with you, right? At least they'll listen to what you say if they don't have a microphone, surely. Sadly, not. Forget all the great and wonderful teammates you see streamers get on their solo to master journey. Yours won't speak, and certainly they don't listen. Running off in the opposite direction in silence? Well, that's just the standard ranked gameplay. You give up on ranked for the day and load up some standard pubs. Of course, your pub teammates are locked in. Full comms and an ALGS level team coordination. Number 7. Someone who's crafted the Spitfire this season. The Spitfire is one of the most annoying weapons in Apex, but that's also because it is among the most effective. The manageable recoil, strong damage, and huge magazine size made the Spitfire a force to be reckoned with. Its strength is one of the reasons that Respawn put the Spitfire in the crafter this season. But as a result, literally no one crafts it. Have you come across any Spitfire users this season? With a strong alternative on the ground like the Flatline and the R301, it is no surprise that people use their crafting materials on other things. For now, your Apex game should be a Spitfire-free zone, unless maybe there are a few ramparts in your lobby. Number 6. A Crypto main. Haha, Crypto. He sits comfortably at the bottom of the pick rate list season after season. Even after he got a rework and an heirloom, his popularity has still never really picked up from the bottom of the pile. Even some of the less popular legends like Mirage have a few dedicated mains, but Crypto seems to get no love at all. This is probably because his kit is among the most boring. Sitting in a corner, flying a drone around the map isn't exactly the most adrenaline-filled way to experience Apex Legends. especially without dedicated teammates who will protect you. There is nothing worse as a crypto than being suddenly chucked out of your drone and instantly thrown into a 1v1. Number 5, someone who likes the triple take. If you forgot that the triple take was even in Apex Legends, you'd be forgiven. Not a sniper anymore, not as good as the G7 Scout or even the 30-30 repeater, and slow to aim thanks to its choke. At what point is this actually a weapon? To add insult to injury, the triple take uses energy ammo, 3 at once. And energy ammo is one of the least used ammo types, and therefore it can be very hard to find additional ammunition at the end of the game from other people's death boxes. With the G7 Scout being one of the strongest weapons in the game, there is literally no place for the triple take in the current Apex Legends meta. Number 4, landing on a useful weapon when contested. You land uncontested, you open a bin, and boom, flatline, blue mag, and a purple shield. What more would you even need for the game? Oh, the next bin over? That's got a Mastiff and a Volt. Damn, decisions for what to use. Conversely, when you land surrounded by enemies, you'll never ever find loot like that. Enjoy your Mozambique, no Bolt Eva, and of course, your P2020. You'll probably open loot bins that have 0 weapons in them, just attachments. Now, this rule only applies to you though. Your opponents are busy finding the best weapons in the game, probably even landing on a turbo and a devotion straight off the bat. Number 3, finding an OPTIC on Kings Canyon. Okay, but seriously, where were the optics on Kings Canyon? Were they even in the game still? Even in those little explosive holes, you only find a double tap and a blue barrel stabilizer. Then, when you do find an OPTIC, it is always a 2x4X. Like, really? The thing is so massive that you can hardly see anything when it's equipped, and good luck using the 4x zoom on anything that has substantial recoil. It's literally just Kings Canyon too. Maybe the lack of optics was one of the secret ways that developers tried to reduce third-partying on the map or something. Number 2, getting off Apex in a good mood. Okay, this is one we can all relate to. Do you ever end a session of Apex in a good mood? Sure, the game is frustrating at times, especially the current rank system on Broken Moon. Seer and Caustic can be pretty tilting to fight against, but Apex is still a good game, and it is as enjoyable as ever when things are going your way. But that's just it. When the games are going well and you're farming, why stop? It's always after losing 100 RP in about 10 minutes or going 0 for 10 in pubs that we get off, and at that point, you're pretty mad. We've all been there. Yet, for some reason, we'll always get back on the next day. What's the definition of madness again? Number 1, any helpful audio at all, ever. Okay, when is Apex going to have functional audio? I have had literal families of people pulling up on me without a single ounce of audio coming from them. I've had Horizons lift into the air, Valkyries whizzing around using their jetpacks in dead silence. It's literally louder in a library than some of my Apex games. Except, of course, the sound of the zone or the sound of Revenant silence. And oh, don't forget the Loba ult blowing your eardrums out. Let's just be thankful that there are sometimes at least a few decibels coming out of the Octane pads now. I'm convinced the reason that Respawn doesn't nerf Seer is because having his constant wall hacks means that you don't actually need to fix the functioning footstep audio in the game. Yet, there is always time for random map sounds and of course, the age-old bug of being able to hear all the crafters on the map at all times. Seriously, sit in a quiet spot on the map and you can faintly hear the little tippy-tapping of crafters. And that concludes our list of the 10 rarest things in Apex Legends. Did we miss any? Let us know what you would have included and come back soon for more Apex Legends content.